All right. Hello, everybody. What's up? I'm just kidding. You don't have to say anything.
I'm going to say it.
Hey, so this is Erik versus the universe, and I have one of my most favorite people in the world with me today. The most caring, creative, loving person. One of my greatest friends ever, Randi, with me here today.
Hello.
How you doing today, Randi?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Well, recovering from a migraine.
Okay.
I'm feeling much better today than I was yesterday.
Okay, that's good.
So that's cool.
Okay,
So
I'm glad
yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah.
You
I'm
better
feeling
be
okay.
happy to be here.
I'm so happy to be here. It looks
Better
great.
be.
I am.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a very long drive.
Oh, yeah, it is. Thank you.
You're
Thank you. She lives around the block, ladies and gentlemen.
Jennifer
But no,
Lopez.
seriously, it's really hot. We have everything open for her. We have the windows open. We have my door open. We even have the blinds open. Hello, world.
Hello, world.
Hello, world.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what I've been up to lately.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just kind of.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You tell us what you're. I love that we have the blinds and the door open. It's very nice.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Well, I have to make the guests very comfortable. That's my goal.
About to fall asleep. Just kidding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is over. I'll see you later. And so basically, I just want to say my college life has been going pretty good. I just feel weird being the oldest person in the room. Have you ever been the oldest person in the room?
Every day.
Every day. Oh, really? Oh,
Well,
shit. What? Can you explain? What's the detail? What do you mean every day?
I don't know. I mean, not every day. I'm being sarcastic, but
You have a son, and he has a lot of friends. You take them everywhere.
yes. I had a friend. He had a friend over today.
Okay.
They like to hang out in the drainage ditch. You know, that's the cool thing to do.
That's what I used to do. I used to do that.
So fun. Yeah.
I used to get honeysuckles. Have you ever seen the little flower, the honeysuckle flowers?
Oh yeah, the honeysuckle.
They actually have honey in them.
Yes.
It's weird.
It's so good. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I haven't seen them in a long time, but
because it's been dry.
I get that.
We haven't had rain.
Yeah, we haven't had anything. It's actually really hot. We're ready for summer to be completely over 100%, and it just keeps going and going.
It keeps going and going.
But yeah, being the oldest person, well, it's one thing to be the oldest person in the room, but I'm the oldest person in the fucking building, and it's just like I have to walk around with this maturity
Yes.
that I just don't really have. I have to be like, oh, excuse me, and take my time. I'm just like them. I'm trying to hurry up and get to class, and some people walk as if they own the world, and I can't be like, move aside, because I'll be the grumpy old man.
Youngin.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's been going good. It's been nice, and I mean,
I'm incredibly proud of you for going back to
Thank
school.
you. Thank
I think
you.
that is really, really cool. And you've been kicking ass doing it.
oh, I appreciate it.
You've been juggling many things,
Wow.
and you're doing it.
Tell me more.
You didn't think you were going to
Tell
be
me
able
more
to do
about
it,
myself,
but you're
please.
like
No.
you're doing it. You know.
Thank you.
That's hard.
It's so unreal. It's so hard to believe because I didn't want to go back to school. I didn't want to juggle it between work and
Should we tell them how
hanging
old we
out.
are? They don't know.
No, I don't want them to know my age. I want to keep it. You can tell them
I'm
how
gonna
old
tell
you are.
them.
Go for it.
I am 38. I'll be 39 in February.
Oh my God, you are young as hell.
I know, right?
I
I'm a little
am
spring chicken over here.
going on 25 mentally. What's that word? There's a big word. Oh, see, that's anyway.
It's a big word. See, you're so old. You already
I
forgot.
forgot what I was thinking. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
So anyway, it's October. There's a few things I want to talk to you about October in the audience. Every 3 people that are listening, all 3 people. What are you doing for Sober October, if anything? Or are you even familiar with Sober October?
I have heard of it before, definitely. But for me, I have been sober since July 4th. So for me, it's a Sober October every month.
Every month. Ooh, I like that. That.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you've ever wanted to quit? It might not be something, just one thing. It could be cutting off negative people or Quit yelling at your dog. You don't yell. I'm not saying you yell at your dog, but just an example.
I've been yelling at the dog.
Hey, sober up and say, hey, Maple,
Hey,
it's okay that you just ate everything.
It's okay that you ate the whole house. It's fine.
Yeah, so.
Golly.
Okay, so I get that. Well, that's good. Congratulations on being sober since July 4th. That's a beautiful thing because it's really difficult. Right now, I had a few. My few were weed, obviously. And I don't want to say too much like TMI, but porn really to an extent because, I mean, it can get out of hand. You know, once you start reading the comments before you actually watch the video, it's out of hand.
I never even thought of doing that.
Really? See?
No.
See, when you're too deep in, you'll be like, man.
But like, why are you reading the comments? What is the motivation?
I don't know, to see if I agree with what they say. I'm like, let me read the comments. But wouldn't you think
you would want to watch it first and then read the comments?
That's the weird part because you don't want them to ruin it. But it's porn. It's not like a good movie or something. You're just like, man, I wonder if I agree. Oh, if you notice that, wow. It's horrible.
So interesting.
It is interesting.
Because, I mean, I watch it, but I never thought like, oh, let me read the comments. I don't even bother with that.
I look at that as something like,
interesting.
If you read the comments, you need to calm the fuck down. And
yeah.
I need to calm down. I've done a pretty good job on 1 out of the 3 that I've mentioned. But the other 2 kind of came up. I still smoke. I still drink. And, I mean,
that's okay. Baby steps.
Yeah, I cut down on it, though. I definitely cut down on it. But, I mean, it is what it is.
My question to you is, what do you find excessive as far as, like, your porn addiction?
I would say...
Tell me what that means.
I would say, basically, I don't know if it's necessarily an addiction. I feel like there's sometimes, like, when... you're stressed out and don't have a bunch of time, you're just like, hey, let me look at some porn. I feel like that's an addiction. Like, if I'm playing a game, like I'll be playing a game, all of a sudden I'm like, why not just look at porn instead? And it's just like...
So wait, like, are you doing this in public? If you're like, I'm, in a taxi cab.
Oh, no, never, never.
So,
no,
I don't know.
hell no. No.
Just asking.
Nah. But like when I'm chilling and I'm just like, I don't know. I just noticed that there's been a rise in me looking at it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
interesting.
I like right now more than ever, maybe I'm just paying a lot more attention because time for me is everything right now.
Right.
Like I don't have time to do much of anything. I don't even have time to really talk to my family, talk to my friends without being able to focus on something. You know how my mind runs. I get real jumbled up. So
yeah,
I'm noticing like that shit's just a huge waste of time. And a lot of things are just hanging out, just going out to the bar or something, a waste of time. Like, so I tried going out like last week and it just felt awkward because I just felt out of place. I was like, I'm just wasting my time. Like,
what made you feel out of place?
I just wasn't fucked up. I just didn't really feel like drinking. I feel like for me to be out at the bar, I hate to say this, like I really want to be in that mood to drink and I just wasn't. Like I was just out and I'm all for conversation and all that, but yeah, I just wasn't like on everybody else's time. You know, those people show up every day.
That is not the place that we can have conversations with people.
I mean, you can, but it depends. And there's different places. There's holes in the walls. There's places like Bubba's that's real chill. And, you know, you can basically like have a good time because you don't want to get fucked. If you get fucked up at Bubba's, then, I mean... It's like a family.
Is that
more
the one
oriented.
on Constitution and Powers? Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been there forever, but like there's just different scenarios, different places, and I've met interesting people. But the places I was going were hole in the wall, so it wasn't even.
Yeah, and nothing good came out of that.
No, not at all.
Not even one.
I just had a flash of like all the bad shit that just happened.
A flashback
within the 4 years.
Got some PTSD.
I just like. Oh my God. Yeah, that shit was horrible. That was a dark time. And it's still things that I'm recovering from because there's things that I have to do because of the situations of me getting in trouble and getting drunk and.
Well, and too, now that we're older, it's difficult to find things that we, can find to be like social and fit in and hobbies. It's kind of hard to wiggle your way into society when you're older.
It is. Like, especially in the Springs, we're all spread out. We're all have to drive a distance. Like, for example, when I was telling you, Michael was like, hey, let's spar or whatever. I'm like, cool, that sounds fun. Let me get out. Let me see what I have. Let me train a little bit. And then he's like, I live in Fountain, 30 minutes. What?
I know. The city is so big.
And the nerve, I was driving down there, and he's going to be like, hey, man, if you don't want to, just say you don't, man. You've been taking forever. No. I'm like, bro, I'm driving from fucking over here to the Springs to you.
Yeah.
And I think about that, and that's with everybody that I know, and it's really difficult. So, like, to set aside time right now, time management is so important, and it's hard to find people. It's hard to kick it with people when you're an adult. It makes you wonder, like.
I'm even part of a friends group on Facebook, and like everybody is so much younger. So I'm like, I'm scrolling through, and they're like, I'm 25, I'm 26, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. How am I going to find a whole lot in common with somebody that's so much younger? I mean, I'm sure I could, but still, it's hard to connect.
It really is. It really is, especially on the internet. People really aren't their genuine selves.
Yeah, that's true.
I can feel somebody out in person a lot better than I can on the internet, ever.
Right.
Ever. The internet, you can meet thousands of people and not really know any of them. And so you're right, like, not just that, but the age gap, like you said, it just is like, damn, like, even the people our age aren't even looking at ways to connect. A lot of people are just like, I'm going to stay home and fuck it, it's too much. But I realize it takes a lot of effort. It takes the actual conscious effort to be like, hey, I want to go find interesting people. I want to hang out with interesting people.
Right.
Because if not, you're just going to be like, fuck, it's really hard. But it's like you have to set aside time, set aside shit ahead of time, and know that you have to be somewhat flexible in a time where it's hard to be flexible. There's inflation happening. Shit's just expensive. It's just hard living for everybody. So to find the time to really find your people in a place like this where it's not a city like Denver, it's crazy.
And too, how easy it is though to like order groceries or order whatever food, like people don't have to leave their house anymore.
Exactly.
Everything's so easily accessible.
Everything is so easily accessible.
With the touch of a button. Yeah. It's kind of terrifying.
We've connected more, yet we lost connection. Bars. But it's just so crazy to me because my class talks a lot about that.
Oh, you do?
My electronics class, and it just brings me back to how we were forced to go outside, and the shit we always talking about. I don't want to bore the audience, but it's nostalgic just to hear like how we were forced to communicate and do things differently, and I miss that. But I want to ask you, are you doing anything for Halloween? Are you handing out candy? Are you dressing up? What's going on?
I haven't really thought about it much. Every year my son and I and a few of his friends, we absolutely love carving pumpkins. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. And I like to take the seeds, and of course I bake the pumpkin seeds, pass them out to the kids when they're done.
I've had a few. Those are pretty good.
It's so fun. It's really fun for me. But, my son is 14 now, so I don't know if he's interested in doing that this year.
That's a really good question.
I haven't asked him.
He's 14. He's a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
He just leveled up just as a young man, basically.
Yeah.
That's a good question. He might not be into it.
Yeah, I forgot to ask him. No, but I mean, even if he's not into doing it, for me, I find it very therapeutic to just sit down with a pumpkin and carve its guts out, and I find it very therapeutic and relaxing to do.
I bet.
So even if
you're real aggressive on cutting the guts out and relaxing
guts out, yeah, because that's a lot of work, though.
I get it.
It is.
That is a lot of work.
It is, but it's so much fun. I would like to do. And I'm worried because I have a new puppy.
Oh, yeah.
And she eats everything, of course.
I've seen it.
But with your own eyes. Yeah, so I don't know how she's going to do well with tools of, sharpness around her.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Like, she can eat a pumpkin. It's fine. She can eat a little. But, like, she's
sharp tools.
very...
You have to treat her like a toddler that's able to eat anything. That's horrible. I've never seen that in a dog in my entire life. It's scary. You have to lock up everything.
Yeah.
Shoes, clothing.
Yeah.
Probably even put plastic over your couch like some people used to do. I don't know nobody who does that. Actually, that's a lie.
A mess.
Yeah.
I love her.
So I get that. She'll be trying to eat the bowl and the candy.
Everything. Know, right?
So
yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
I do like passing out candy. I love to watch all the little kids in their cute costumes.
Nice.
So cute. I love it.
I passed out candy, I think, at my parents' house, but I haven't done it here. I don't think
anybody's going to come here. Well, they have to walk up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could if you went down the stairs.
The stairs are kind of rickety. I wouldn't want them to walk up the stairs and then fall.
Yeah.
God forbid, just to reach my stupid apartment and me handle.
Well, you're more than welcome to come to my house and we can just pass out candy.
That might be cool. I'll be down for that.
I haven't even decorated yet. I have to look for my Halloween decorations, and I think a lot of them got destroyed by the wind.
You're starting kind of late, no?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, better late than never.
I get that.
You know?
I get that 100%.
But, yeah, I have a few things downstairs. I just have to get it out.
Yeah. Find the energy.
I'm really trying to, I'm trying to be in the spirit in general. I think I'm more excited for Christmas than I am anything else. I love Christmas, so
okay.
I guess that's where I know it's very early, but like
it's not early. They already have the Christmas candy out and
it's
shit
early,
like that.
but that's just where my brain is at is Christmas time for some reason because it brings me so much joy.
Nothing wrong with that.
It really does.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I love Christmas.
I hate Christmas. I don't hate it, but until you know what. I don't even want to get into it, but if I can provide and give all the time, I would do it all the time. Fuck one day, 1 month. I want to show Christmas joy. I saw the real evil in people when I worked at Toys R Us. I was like 19. Oh my God. Evil people left and right, shoving people out of the way, getting upset.
What year was this? 2011? Is that what I said? Maybe.
It might have been maybe 2007.
Okay.
2008.
Okay.
2007, 2008.
So that's when Black Friday basically was in full effect. People were hitting each other in the face.
It was really it was nuts. It was just the disrespect that I got as an employee. Just to see people, it was almost like people were trying to save their souls by let me get this Bakugan toy that is sold out, and I know it's sold out, and I know I'm late. If you're not waiting in line in Black Friday in those days, you just shit the fuck out of luck.
Yeah.
And they took it out on the people took it out on the employees. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not from that day forward, but that day really left an impression on me. That whole holiday season, because people act all precious, but for toys,
crazy.
I never seen no shit like that in my life.
Is a Bakugan the little circle ball?
I think so. I can't even remember. I remember the name so well because people were harassing the employees for this shit. And I'm like, we are out. Go to JCPenney. JCPenney was carrying Bakugan. That's what I remember that because.
Pretty sure Isaac has some.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still popular or not. But at that time was at its height. Like Bakugan it was like on Pokemon level, but it was very short lived. At least here in the States, to me, maybe it's popping, but I doubt it. But
interesting.
Could you speak up a little bit louder though? Just not even with your
just a little bit.
Your side comment. I want to make sure. I want to make sure people hear your beautiful
hear
voice.
Me?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So what else? Local news. There's no local. It's been a slow week. I've been fucking busy, so we're kind of freestyling this right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. And If you don't like it, guess what? The world is yours. You can do whatever you want. You can
It's
do
your
whatever.
oyster.
You can jump off a bridge if you want.
You can.
Don't do it though. I love you.
Like
I have no enemies. So locally, I put up there, hey, where's all the good Mexican restaurants? I've been looking. I see nothing.
It's
Monica's
crying
Tacos.
shame.
Cool. Taco Express. Cool.
Taco Star.
But Taco Star. That's what I meant to say.
Oh.
But they gotta like season their breakfast burritos.
It is a little bland.
You put together eggs. I add potatoes, cheese, sausage. Some people get whatever.
Yeah.
You put those together, they're gonna taste good. But add some fucking
just a tiny bit of salt.
Something.
Just a little bit of salt and pepper.
I'm not drunk and going to the burrito place and eating it and be like, this is the best. I'm sober and I just want a good breakfast burrito. Step it up. Step it up. Do you know any good Mexican spots?
I mean, I always have and will always love Jose Muldoon's.
Jose Muldoon's.
Downtown. Yeah.
I
mean, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing super fancy, but it's just nostalgic for me. And I think the food is good.
You know what? I forget about that place, but
it's fun.
It's
good times.
It is a good place. My dad takes me there all the time.
Oh.
Not all the time, but when we do go out to eat randomly, that's where we go. I forgot about them, but outside of them, not that great. I could say the same for the Chinese spots. If there's anybody out there, leave a comment. Let me know. Where's the good Chinese spots? Where's the good the Mexican spots? I love tacos. I love fried rice.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
We don't really have that here.
We don't, and it's crazy.
Everybody's gonna say, "Go to Denver."
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not ever going to Denver ever.
I'm not
again.
ever either.
I don't have a reason.
Me either.
I have no reason. So, anywho, I want to talk about.
I mean, for good food, I guess would be the reason to go.
I mean, I'm not driving that far.
Me either.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not going that far. I feel like my face is crusty. It feels crusty.
It's not crusty. I would have told you a long time ago.
My nose is itchy too. Sorry, audience.
The allergies are bad here because we haven't had any rain.
Yeah, we need something.
We need something.
It's been really rough.
It's disgusting.
So moving on, I wanted to talk quickly about the Erik and Kyle Menendez documentary. I don't know if you've seen the show. They have a show called Monsters on Netflix, and they have a documentary. But have you seen either one or heard of either one?
I watched it, yes.
Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar, but apparently Kim Kardashian is trying to release them now.
I heard that.
And how do you feel about that? What do you think? Because they say that they found evidence that the brother, the older brother, had sent a letter to a cousin or something 2 years previous talking about, hey, this is what's going on. So with this newfound evidence, do you think do you think they're gonna basically be released? Is what I'm asking you.
What's the newfound evidence?
Is that he wrote that letter to the cousin. That's what I heard.
I see what you're saying.
This is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look it up, look it up. I'm just saying. But do you think that they will be released? I mean, Kim Kardashian has released a lot of people.
Right.
Sorry, my nose is like.
Well, the fact that she's involved obviously is a pretty big influence on what's going to happen with them. I mean, I'm assuming if she wasn't involved, maybe it wouldn't be a possibility.
I get that.
Because of her pull and her, fame.
Yeah. Her pull, her fame.
Her pull, her fame. That was very dramatic.
I love it.
I'm very dramatic sometimes.
Welcome to the club. My nose is... Hold on. Oh, my God. My nose is...
Oh, no. Are you okay?
It's like something's crawling in that motherfucker.
Oh, no.
God damn.
I don't... I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God. I'm trying not to dig in my nose.
You're going to have to dig in there.
Yeah, I don't like to. That's real nasty.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they should necessarily be released or not, to be honest with you. I don't feel like from the documentary that there's enough for me to grasp at to... I need to do more research on the case itself.
Okay, I respect that. Wow, you did a really good job with that answer. I was really curious because you wouldn't want to be like, hey, release them. They deserve this. Or there needs to be a lot more evidence.
We need more evidence.
Curious
we need
to
more
see.
intel.
I am curious to see where it goes. I'm on the fence. I don't know how I feel about it. The whole situation's crazy as fuck.
It's crazy.
And,
unfortunate.
Super unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know that the brothers originally didn't like the show, but to be honest, I think the show did a great job of their portrayal of what happened. It's not supposed to be accurate, but they did a pretty accurate portrayal. It might be they didn't talk to the people or nothing. That's fucked up. But from what they've gathered from the information, I think they did a really good job. And
weren't they upset about the documentary?
They were upset. They were upset about the actual show, not the documentary. I don't think, but
about monsters.
Yeah, about monsters.
Right,
and said
right,
that people didn't talk to them or nothing about it. But I watched the documentary, and halfway through, I was like, well, they weren't saying nothing new that I didn't hear from the show. It wasn't riveting. It wasn't anything that was like new evidence. It was literally the show from my
So when does the documentary come out? Do we know?
It's already out.
Oh, on Netflix? It's already out?
It's already out.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched half of it, and I was like, I already know. Could you listen to me?
I'm sorry. I was like, wait.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm trying.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
No, but so it's out, and I didn't really learn anything new. The show, it seemed like the show heard this documentary already and was like, yo, maybe they looked at other documentaries, but the shit was accurate. So I cut the actual documentary off that just came on Netflix. I cut it off because the show told me everything I needed to know. So I just want to get that out.
No, it's very interesting. And like I said, I definitely need to do more research before I make any kind of commentary or decisions as to what.
And everybody has to remember this show's for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. We're not journalists. We're not experts. We're just two really good friends having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
should we tell them about our friendship? I mean, don't you think they want to know?
I mean, maybe. I mean, why?
I don't know, because they're probably like, how do these two motherfuckers know each other?
I mean, that's you. You can lead the way. You lead the way.
I mean, we met, like, I'll be vague because I don't want everybody to know business. But, like, we met at his job, and that was, 3 years ago?
Yeah, at 3 whole years. Three entire whole freaking years.
Yeah. Well, my birthday will be in February, so I knew you. Yeah, it'll be 3 years at least.
Yeah, it'll be 3 years. You met me at my job.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that we were going to be good friends, to be honest, just off of energy and vibes. When you are cool with somebody, you feel it out, and you kind of see like, hey, is this person worth my time? And I felt that very early. So we've been cool ever since. Probably the person I hang out with the most since I've been working at this place, since I've been in this area. And so I'm a real introverted individual, and she's like the opposite of me. You know, so it's a really interesting dynamic. I appreciate it. You're very caring. I'm a very loner type of person.
Yeah.
So when I was sick and not feeling good or just had stuff to get on my mind, a lot of times Randi would be there for me. And I asked her if she wanted to be a guest on my podcast years later after I told her that the other one didn't go good. And she says she's all for it. So here she is. I'm more than happy to have her. Her art is going to be up there because...
I keep forgetting it. So sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm talking about that right there, though.
Oh, yeah, I love crocheting.
Yeah, so she has a lot of good crochet art.
I want them to see it.
You can bring it up here. Hold on.
It's so cute. Oh, yeah, I made that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you forget?
Well, it's been a long time since I've made this. It's a little bow. Look at him. It's a little bow that I crocheted.
Yeah, that's nice, huh?
And it has a little lettuce bed.
It has a little lettuce bed.
Oh,
it is beautiful.
So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I think I did such a great job on that one. Look how cute his little...
You did an awesome job.
Can they see it?
There's something hanging off. I don't know what the hell that was. It's like a potato chip.
Probably. A potato chip. He was hungry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, yeah, put him up here.
Oh, they can't see him up there.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, wow. He's the third person.
Yeah.
And so...
Thruple.
So, Randi makes a lot of different things off of crocheting, obviously. One day, you're going to be able to plug your website or something because this podcast is for creative people. This is for you. Whoever you are, I'm pointing to you. Young person, creative. Old person, black, white.
Yeah.
I was about to say
try new things.
Purple person.
Barney.
Yeah, Barney.
Barney can do it.
You know what I'm saying? Artwork back here is going to be actual artwork from other people from Colorado. So I want to promote people's creativity because at the end of the day, why go to these shops and spend all our money on shit that is like highly duplicated by these companies, just highly manufactured. Support local, support Randi. And like I said, next time, whenever you're on, you're going to be able to plug up something, hopefully be selling something. I think people will love your products. You
more creative.
I get that, but it just takes time. And I think you're already creative.
Well, thank you.
Know what I'm saying? It's just really being able to find the time, and it's hard. Me.
Yeah.
You know.
I think a few years ago I used to make pine cone wreaths. Just they're little. I've made one for my mom and I've made one for friends, but I want to get back into making them because they're super.
I would like that. Yeah, I'll hang that up somewhere.
Yeah, I kind of start crafts and then I'll kind of stop doing it and then start another craft. Maybe it's an ADD kind of situation. I don't know. That's
what it kind of sounds like. A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. So definitely want to try to make new things.
Get back into it and just know that whatever you make, whatever I get from you, I'm buying it. I'm not going to be like, hey, just make me this. I'm definitely buying it off of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting your art.
Well, thanks.
Your creations. And so, anyhow.
Yeah.
Moving on.
People are so creative.
We are.
It's so amazing to me, though, how other people can just make stuff. And did I show you my tree that I made out of a magazine?
You did actually.
Yeah,
I was like, how the hell did you do this?
I don't know.
I thought that was really creative.
Like I saw somebody else do it, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But like, you know, it's crazy how people think of, oh, I'm gonna fold these pages and make a Christmas tree.
That's
out of
true,
a magazine.
But you have to think that there's always one person that does it, and then everybody else just replicates it.
Right.
It's not like all of these people are so unique that they created it. Half of the people you've seen it from, they probably seen it from somebody else. You know, or
it's kind of an old school like craft, I guess. Like a lot of people that are older, like, oh, I did this in church, or I did this when I was in school. You know, so I mean, I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second. I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, hi, River. This is Eric's cat, River. He's a baby kitty. Come on, sugar. Come on, sweetie. Oh, hi, Ribby. Oh, hello.
He's gonna ruin everything.
He is not. Leave him alone. Is he hungry?
He has food.
Oh, Ribby. He's like the loudest cat I've ever. He is so loud.
Oh man.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it was my cat River. I let him in and out. Yeah.
He wants to be on the pod too, baby.
Yeah.
Hi,
I wish I could have him up here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah. I'll make sure I edit a lot of this part out.
Don't edit him out. He wants to be a part of our thing.
Dude.
Eric.
He's gonna walk right on the laptop, I swear.
He might. He's just, look at him. How could you? Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. They can't see him. Really? Oh, bye. Okay, bye. Oh, here you go. You come in.
That's my kitty cat.
That's Chump. He's a little chump. He's a little chump.
It's my little kitty cat.
I love Ruby.
He goes in and out
all day long.
Okay, so this has been a pretty good podcast. I'm enjoying myself so far.
Me too. I mean, we talk on the phone every day. We could talk for hours about anything and everything.
That's true. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Guys, don't mind the cat in the background. He's just going to do him.
Pretend he's not there.
Pretend he's not there. He don't even exist.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
He just does this all the time.
Does he just come in here and meow?
Yeah, it could. He just, I don't know if he's talking to me. Like, he's okay. He just does, even when he's like right before he goes to bed, he has to like meow all the time and be like all the way up until he's going to bed. I'm like, go to sleep. Get out my face.
Interesting. Lucifer doesn't do that.
You're
Lucifer
lucky.
is not very vocal. He's not super vocal.
You're lucky to have that. I need to move a little closer.
Okay.
Get my body up in there. I've been talking like this a lot. I've been talking like this a lot.
You've been talking like this a lot.
Yeah. So.
Have you seen the movie Sling Blade?
Swing Blade?
Sling
Blade. Never heard of it.
Sling Blade.
Never heard of it.
Okay, it's an old movie. It's with Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. Is it good?
You've never seen Sling Blade?
Is it good?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's very good.
What's it about?
It's about Billy Bob Thornton, who is, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I guess he's like mentally challenged, and he ends up murdering retarded. Somebody. Yeah, yeah.
I'm a bleep that out.
Okay.
The retarded
you can
part.
bleep it whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ends up murdering somebody. Dun,
wow.
dun, dun. I don't know.
Ends up murdering somebody.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he ends up being very like close friends and protective of this little boy.
And let me guess, the person he murdered was his father.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I should write a fucking movie.
You should write a fucking movie.
I knew it, because how often does that happen? You killed the person, but you love the person that is left behind fatherless or motherless or.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's.
Brotherless. Sisterless.
I'm like saying it totally wrong because it's been a really
long time. That's okay. Don't even worry about it.
People are going to critique me. They're going to be like,
people are not going to critique you. People are not going to critique you. Don't even worry about it. Okay. If they critique you, who is it then? This is for entertainment purposes only.
See, I was right. Mentally disabled Carl Childers is released from a mental hospital. Okay. See?
Okay, yeah, you were right.
I'm not as dumb as I look.
Good shit. Let's keep it in the movies. You don't look dumb at all. What are you talking about?
I still have that song stuck in my head. Are you going to guess which one
it is? The Billie Eilish bullshit?
Okay, if you call it bullshit one more time,
I'm just saying.
I'm
a music connoisseur.
Hands. No.
I do not like that song. I just don't like it. She has some okay. I just don't like it. Don't even name the. You don't even know the name of the song.
Thank you, Billy. I like that.
What's the name of the song?
It's called The Diner, you freak.
The Diner?
The Diner.
Oh, you have to think about that. You sure? It's called The Diner?
I am 100%
I'm gonna make sure
I
see that song and do not watch that shit at all.
Why? Why are you being a hater? See, look.
Anyway.
Hater.
Not being a hater.
You're a hater.
I want to move along to the. I just want to say for the Vince McMahon doc, I want to stay in shows and we'll move to movies and music eventually. Okay. Really quick. We're going to go through that part really quick. Vince McMahon, I just want to say, man, he is an expert at mixing reality with show and kind of making them, honestly, what's the difference? It's hard to see the difference between the two is so intertwined. It's crazy. And that documentary is crazy. And we'll never really know the true Vince McMahon story.
I think we do know the true
Vince
McMahon.
never know the true
we know.
Vince McMahon story.
His personality has got... there's no way that you can be that good of an actor to where your personality is intertwined in like what
people for a fact I think that he knows that that's a piece of who he really is, and even though through the documentary he's like, who am I don't know. I think he knows exactly who the fuck he is. He's that character, and it's so intertwined with shows and theatrics, and that was a great documentary. If you're a wrestling fan, If you're not a wrestling fan,
it was good.
Fucking fantastic. I haven't even watched wrestling since I was in elementary. And I loved it.
Not a huge fan of him.
I'm not a fan of him, but man, I must admit, he was all about the business. Everything for the business. I felt like I'm not going to go there, but I feel like he did a lot of things for the business that were just not very ethical. I'll put it that way.
Oh, totally.
But when he says that, I feel like he genuinely
how
means
incredibly
it.
degrading it was for females in that industry.
I mean,
and how he just completely.
And some even came back though. It must not have been too degrading because some even came back. There was one that he added to the damn show, and his wife or his daughter brought up, "Hey, you brought back a lady that tried to sue us."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't give a shit."
Yeah,
you're right. Well, it was Vixen reality. But at the same time, she came back.
I mean, he was.
It tests the validity, but I mean, and that's up for debate. His daughter was doing a lot. She was doing a lot.
I think he's a nightmare.
I'm not going to say I think he's a nightmare, but...
Like, congratulations, and then, obviously, they had to stop, they're doing the investigation, so...
He had multiple investigations going on for years. It was not just one. He even brought back a wrestler that had just murdered somebody. As an old wrestler, Jimmy Snookum, or Snuka. They had mentioned he had... Yes. Murdered somebody, and he brought him back and kept it under the rug. So I think that there's a real story behind him that nobody will ever truly know, other than maybe some of the close wrestlers know, and obviously his kids. But outside of that, I don't really see anything. But I just wanted to say, if you haven't seen that documentary, watch it.
It's a good. Even if you don't know a whole lot about wrestling, it still tells you a significant amount of information and history. Yeah.
The history behind wrestling, how it started, the
cool.
part where I left off with NWO, it kind of explained as to why I left off, because I never switched to WWF, and NWO died out after a couple of years, and it kind of explained that when Vince McMahon took over the wrestling thing again. So I was like, oh, that's when I stopped, and I could see why. Plus my life was just changing as a young kid, but the history behind it was really cool. It was really fun to watch. Very nostalgic. I even got a little teary-eyed, but I cry really easy.
Me too.
I tend to cry really easy.
I
closer to the mic.
I know. Sorry.
My bad. I looked and I just couldn't think.
No, it's okay.
But,
I cried when I watched The Golden Bachelorette. That was on Wednesday. Don't make that face.
The Golden Bachelorette. Mm-hmm. What the hell is that?
You know what the Bachelor?
People no.
Yes.
The Bachelorette, but it's golden.
Yeah, she's an older woman.
Oh.
And the men on the show are extremely amazing. They are kind, they're caring, they have a lot of depth to them. Anyways, some of them are, widowers and have lost their partners, and so it's very emotional.
Okay.
So that makes me emotional.
I get that. Wow.
Yes, a lot. I get emotional too.
I can
like
see
a lot
that.
of shows, I'm just like, oh.
I can see myself getting emotional, and I like the name of that, actually.
The Golden Bachelor.
The Golden Bachelor. Golden. And it's like, okay, you're old and
the
older
golden
years. Golden years.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah,
I might watch it if I want to shed a thug tear or two. I don't mind shedding a thug tear.
Yes, you should.
Sometimes it's good to get a good cry out.
No, it releases a lot of energy. It's good.
Absolutely. I just want to go over movies real quick. I'm just gonna say Joker 2. Haven't seen it. People talked a lot of shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna check it out still. They announced Squid Games 2. Cannot fucking wait. I love Squid Games 1. That's all I gotta say about it. Moving on from Squid Games. We have Bad Boys, Ride or Die. This the newest, most recent Bad Boy that did very good in the theaters. It just came out on Netflix a couple of days ago, and I will say, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the way it was filmed. They used a lot of first person filming, like as if you're supposed to be like the person seeing through their eyes or something, or
really,
or on the camera on their chest. You could just tell the way that it was shot. I
bizarre.
Understand where they were going. I just didn't like it for Bad Boys.
Weird.
It could have went. I seen another movie that was like it.
Was it almost like you were in a video game? Is that what it was like?
Exactly.
I hate that. No, we're not.
Exactly. I didn't mean to pat you like that, but
no,
that's
you're like, yes.
No. That's exactly what I mean. It was very video game-ish, and it reminds me of.
I wonder why they did that.
What was the movie that was really creepy? Was it Running Scared with Ethan Hawke?
I don't know.
Or is it dude from?
I was thinking the Blair Witch Project.
No. There's a movie that's shot similar, but the movie it was perfect for that movie.
Okay.
It was a very creepy and
it
had a lot of action. It had a lot of horror. It had a lot of mystery. And there's River again, and it did it right. I'll come back to that movie that did it just like Bad Boys, but it.
But why
just
would
didn't
they
belong.
film Bad Boys like that? Oh my God, he's caught up on the thing.
Son of a mother. I think.
We're okay. We're okay.
Whoa, that was tense. Oh shit!
Crisis
I can't. Oh man,
hilarious. Okay, we're good.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. He just wants attention. He's
wild.
pissing me off. He did that on purpose.
He did
that. He so did that on purpose. It was
like a little kitty cat swing, and he was like, "Let me see what I can do."
He stepped on that on purpose. Like he
knows.
He knows.
He knows.
Like when he gets upset, he knocks down every little painting right there.
Does
purposely.
He really?
Yeah.
These?
Yeah. When he gets mad, if you don't give him a certain amount of attention, he'll start rubbing against that shit. And I'm like,
because it gets you up, it gets you
yeah.
riled.
I'm always laying down right here, and then he'll knock it down, and it'd be falling on me. I'm like, oh fucking. And then I gotta get up and then get him outside or give him a snack, and I'm like, I'm his bitch. I'm his bitch.
That's how we are. All of our animals bitches. If you think about it,
I'm his bitch. Bitch.
They love it.
Yeah. So that's the movies. I didn't like Bad Boys.
Okay, so my question is, why do you think that they filmed it like that?
I just think that they wanted something different. And from that and it was a hit. The thing is, people love this movie. It did great in the theaters, even after the whole Will Smith debacle, as far as him slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. Disrespectful. Here he fucking goes again.
Here he goes.
And, you know, it's just one of those things where I think they wanted something different, and I respect them trying to do something different instead of the same. It just didn't work. And I lost interest very fast. I actually took a nap faster. Because of
Did you watch it here or in the movie theater?
Here. It's in Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever listen to
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Shut your mouth.
So, moving on to music. There was kind of a slow music week. I want to say Glorilla. She's really not my demographic, but god damn, that album is great.
I don't know who that is.
Great. You don't know who she is? I'll say this. I'm so
sorry, I don't know.
I know Glorilla, and I respect that. Glorilla. Lotto, you probably don't know who Lotto is, right? Okay. As far as female rap mainstream, they're moving up, and they're really good. I think Glorilla is going to get to the point where you will hear about her.
Okay.
Because you're not really into that rap scene. This is like a Cardi B.
Oh yeah,
that's not your thing. So,
not really my vibe.
And I get that, but for me, and like I said, it's not my demographic. Just a really good album, good blend of mix.
Speaking of the song that's stuck in my head, can you guess? You never guessed.
What? It better be good.
You know what it is.
I have no idea.
Meet me at the altar.
Oh God, no. I'm tired of that.
I love that song. It's stuck in my head.
I don't believe in marriage anymore.
Well, I don't either, but it's a damn good song. Anyways,
it is a good song. Jagged Edge. Shout out to Jagged Edge, man.
All right,
that's a good ass song. And then
I know
we have a J. Cole song. J. Cole did a fantastic song called "Poor Antonio." I know that's hard to read. It looks like I don't know who wrote that.
Part antennas is what it looks
like. Antennas. It says J. Cole. It says
antennas.
Port Antonio, but part antennas.
Okay.
It was really good.
I should listen
He
to
is the top. Yes. He uses the Dead Prez beat for all the hip hop fans. He uses the Dead Prez beat, the same beat that Jay-Z used on Reasonable Doubt.
No.
Reasonable Doubt, his album from years ago. The only problem with this song is that he mentions the Drake and Kendrick situation again, and it's all two things. He mentions the Drake and Kendrick situation again, and it's like, this song would have been perfect if you left that out. Who cares?
We're over it.
You backed out. We're over it. The battle's over. I don't even want to hear from Drake or Kendrick again.
Me either.
Anybody.
No.
Who gives a fuck? That shit was rammed down our
that ass right out of here.
You know, like, so I don't want to hear any of that battle. I think he ruined it with that in number 2, his chorus. I always say J. Cole had bad choruses. There's nothing you want to sing along with that was like fun or made just nothing that just made us say, oh, I like that. This nigga says, y'all niggas can't stop me. Y'all niggas can't stop me. It's like, that's your chorus?
Oh,
y'all niggas can't stop me.
That's not very creative.
Something. It's not. Aww. After you just gave us a masterpiece of a rap, you give us a chorus. Y'all niggas can't stop me or some shit. I can't even remember. It's so simple and just fuck the chorus. Don't even say that part. Just rap.
Right.
If that's the case, do it cannabis style.
Yeah.
Cannabis. He's
man.
Anyway. This is a hip hop fan. I say still listen to it. I'm about to listen to it after we're done with this podcast. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about the Cardi B shit. It's past. She was pregnant while she supposedly cheated. They didn't say, there's no facts. They're saying supposedly. And my question is,
hammer time.
Okay, yeah. Hammer time. And
since we're talking about music.
Yeah, I guess. I get it, Randy.
You get it?
I tied it together.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Get it.
All right, let's talk about Cardi B.
Cardi B, pregnant. Is it bad to cheat? Is it bad for a woman to cheat when she's pregnant and they're both cheating? It's the same kind of cheat. It don't matter. Cheating is bad all around the fucking... It's already bad if she's pregnant.
Cheating is bad.
Icing on the cake. That's how I look at it. It sucks.
Well, yeah. I already told you my viewpoint about it. Oh.
Okay. So she did tell me her viewpoints. I don't really care about that subject. Anyway,
I'm not gonna
we're about to go out in closing here. I want to say this. This will be on YouTube, but also if you want the unedited version, there's going to be links below that I'm wanting you to fucking go to, okay? Okay? Oh,
River wants
my
you to
God.
Go to the link.
Hold on.
River. He's okay. Does he want to go outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. No. He looked at you like, that's not what I want. He was like, no.
I love you.
He does not want to go outside. He wants to mess around. Is he hungry?
He has food right there.
Oh, okay.
This cat, trust me, he will never
What's
go hungry.
going on across the city?
I forgot even what I was saying. I got a lot of editing to do. Thanks, buddy.
You were saying a lot of editing. I say we just leave it.
Thanks,
just
bro.
Leave the whole thing. Why do you even have to edit anything?
Why? You want to leave this whole thing?
Yeah. What's the big deal? I mean, if you feel like you want to take a bunch
there's
of time
certain
to edit it,
sometimes you want it to
matters.
just be smooth. You get what I'm saying? You want things to be smooth, honey bunny, funny honey.
I mean, I think it went really smooth for our
It's going
first
smooth. I think it's going great.
Yeah. Except for River trying to get in the closet over here.
He's never even cared about that closet until just now.
Yeah.
Till now. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up, Buttercup.
Keep it up, Buttercup.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really want to say too much more. I want to do a closing out.
We got a lot to say. We could do this all day.
We could do this all day, but
all day long.
for it's not too bad. We're running on almost an hour.
Oh, perfect.
I think we're doing pretty good. We could leave the random topics and my hater times that I met.
Yeah. We can do that.
We could do that later. I was like, what was that sound?
Another time.
I was playing with this ball.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to do a closing out. Is there anything you want to close out and say? Anything? Anything what on your mind, your thoughts?
I'm just really excited to be doing a podcast. I think we've been talking about it for a while, and I know that you specifically have been talking about it, but I mean, I get excited easily, so like I'm just super jazzed to be here. Yeah,
I
think it's fun.
I'm glad that you're excited. I'm glad. I'm having a good time having you on here.
Good.
And I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I love it.
You know, I'm happy to be here. I think
it's fun. I'm here to be supportive, and I'm all about it.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. For anybody that's watching this, I want to say that there will be more localized focus on this for people that are local here every day, just like me and Randy. So
we're stuck in this shithole.
We're stuck in this shithole with you. So, like I said, we're gonna have local music during the middle, some local art. Just little shit to get us going and just to feel like a community. Because at the end of the day, we really are a community.
Yeah,
we're a fucked up community, but a community nonetheless. Are we even fucked up, or are we just scattered and need to find some kind of beacon or some kind of light, something to make sense? Because none of us are I'm definitely not perfect. You heard me at the beginning of the podcast. I am not perfect. My addictions are sad. Oh my God.
Stop.
So anyway, thank you for tuning in. This is Erik versus the Universe signing out, and
thank you. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks everybody for watching. Peace. Yeah. I might have a song at the end on the unedited version. Peace.